Antifa terrorist thugs break into Tucker Carlson's house. Wow, Antifa really thinks they're the good guys? They really do? They really do. They're terrible, horrible, awful, evil people. How did they get his address? How do they know where he lives? Oh, because probably somebody in the upper echelons are helping them. Why aren't they in jail? Why aren't these thugs arrested? Why aren't they, deemed as a terrorist group formally, right? I think there's been efforts to. I know I signed the petition. I hope every one of those assholes gets outed, gets thrown in jail, and locked up. And I know I'm supposed to be civil and say, if they're outed, don't go to the house. No, I'm not going to do anything because I don't want to go to jail. But if somebody went to those houses and terrorized those assholes and beat them up, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I really wouldn't, okay? Because they need to know what it feels like. These people have no consequences, right? And, CNN really pissed me off like a couple of months ago saying that they're black. They're white. Most of them are white, okay? So I guess the average is like rich, spoiled white kids. They probably, grew up in the participation trophy generation, always got their way, don't know how to deal with conflict. Okay, they're going to knock on the wrong person's door and somebody's going to mow them down and I'm just going to be like, oh, well. I'm going to have a little bit more sympathy for the people that, are kind of, I think I made a video talking about I had sympathy about some of the people that were committing acts by using their resources for campaign fraud and stuff. But now I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about those people. I don't think I have any sympathy for them either anymore. I'm sick of this stuff because people aren't getting the message. There are no consequences for their actions. Okay. And now these people, these dirty, evil Democrats want recounts in states that they lost, where actually I think there was more fraud in the Republican races either, but you don't see them crying. But they're going to try and steal some more seats. What I thought after they got the House, maybe they would be a little bit more appeased. But I guess that's not enough for them, right? They want everything, right? Oh, they want the House and the Senate. They want all the states, all the governorships, all the votes. Like nothing is enough. What do they want? They want everything. That's what they want, right? Nothing is enough. It's just starting to piss me off. I hope that it doesn't come to civil war, but it seems like each day, it's getting to that point where people are just, we have all this pent up energy. And like I said, I don't even consider myself a Republican. I have some conservative values, but just because I don't agree exactly with the left, I've been pushed on that side, okay? But because these people are maniacs, maniacs. I went down to a protest last year and just to see and talk to some people, all right? This dude just comes up to me and starts blowing his whistle in my face. And I snatched his whistle. I snatched it and I wrapped it around my head. And I was like, I would have decked him. Maybe he was bigger than me, and maybe that wouldn't have been wise, but my instinct was to smash his fucking face in, okay? And then they called the cops, and they start whining and saying I was, like, harassing him. This guy's, like, twice as tall as me, and he's, like, bitching and whining. I pulled his whistle. Oh, no, let his whistle go. Look, officer, she's harassing him. And I had to let his whistle go, But these people are like, their development is arrested. They're like grown-ass people that are 7-year-olds, okay? That have temper tantrums. And, going back to Tucker, there are people that came out and said, oh, this is wrong. This isn't good. This is terrible. Yeah, they did that for appearances. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They're probably snickering inside and glad that happened to him. And it's not going to get as much coverage as Jim Acosta's little bitch ass getting thrown out of the White House, for something he deserved. It's about time. I can't believe he wasn't thrown out sooner. He's not the only reporter in the room. He's dominating the conversation and stepping over the other reporters and pushing people and taking the mic. I hope I hope his White House press pass is taken away indefinitely. Okay? These Antifa terrorist thugs, and please lamestream fake news. Please call them terrorist thugs, because that's what they are. And I don't condemn violence. I don't condemn the synagogue shooter. I don't condemn the guy that shot the people in Thousand Oaks. But you have to admit that there is as a considerably larger amount of coverage being given to the people that aren't leftists. as opposed to the people that are. You know, you'll probably hear about this a day or so, and then you won't hear about it anymore. But yet, you know, they're gonna try. They even tried to promote that guy that shot up the synagogue as a pro-Trumper, even though his Twitter clearly showed that he hated Trump. He said he's never touched a MAGA hat. He hates Trump because he's pro-Israel. But because the media set it up and saying that he's a white supremacist, and they've already, you know, brainwashed people to think that anything that's white supremacist is linked to Trump, then people think that this guy is pro-Trump and that Trump is inciting violence. I even had an argument with somebody the other day, not a hardcore one, but, you know, we went back and forth a little bit talking about, you know, that he was anti-Trump, and she was like, no, he was pro. I was like, no, he didn't like Trump. And now I have to go. I got the picture on my phone. I have to go, and I have to carry it around on my phone so I can just show it and shove it in people's faces so they just shut up, you know. So I don't really know. Like, I was really upset when I woke up this morning thinking about it, and I had that chat in my head because I watched a video. That's not really good. I watched a video before I went to sleep, but they were outside his house chanting, Tucker Carlson, we will fight. We know where you sleep at night. What the hell, dude? That's what the KKK did to people. They just changed the color of their uniforms. They're exactly like the KKK. Okay? So, I don't really know what to say. I would like to hope that we can come to some agreement, but it just seems like every day it gets worse and worse because there's no appeasement for these assholes. These people are straight from hell. Like, nothing is enough. The house isn't enough for them, you know. And then there's talk that even though they said that they weren't going to impeach Kavanaugh and Trump, that they're going to do it anyway. Wow, you know, we really have real problems in America, like homeless people and the opioid epidemic and, you know, fentanyl and, you know, healthcare issues. And, you know, thank God that Trump is, he's brought a lot of jobs back. That's gotten people's morale up. You know, it looks like we finally have a president that cares somewhat about us, for now. I don't know. Anyway, these assholes that think they're the good guys, but they're really the KKK in black uniform. I hope every one of them gets caught. I hope they get outed. I hope they get in jail or jailed, and I hope the keys thrown away. I don't care how young they are. My sympathy and patience is wearing thin. It's really sad. You know, there's part of me that has empathy because I'm thinking that I used to be a teacher, and I'm thinking a lot of these kids could some of these people could be some of the kids I taught. So that's where my head is at. Some people get mad that I even say that I have empathy, but I'm thinking about some of my kids that I taught. You know, they're about you know, some of them are like in their early 20s now. You know, some are still younger, some are still teenagers or younger. But some in their early 20s. So I think about these people, and I'm like, what if, you know, those are some of my students. But now I'm just to the point where this is getting ridiculous. Maybe they need to learn a lesson. Maybe they need to go to jail forever. Not forever, but for a long time. Maybe they need to drop the soap, you know? Maybe they need to get their ass beat, you know? Because it seems like that's the only way that some people learn, you know? Not everybody learns in a peaceful manner. Some people need to get their ass beat, okay? And for people that try and death threat me, a lot of this intimidation is also happening online. I don't give a shit. Okay, the guy that said he was gonna slap the shit out of me. Oh yeah, way to go, Black Pride. Talking about I'm a sellout, but because I have a different opinion than you want to slap the shit out of me? You try it. You see me in public, you try it, and don't, like, I'll promise you, I'll make you sterile, okay? I will have no problem kicking you in the balls or river jumping on your face or whatever I have to do, because I'm not a big person, so I'm going to, like, you know, take you down. I'm going to do some permanent damage to you. You put your hands on me. I don't give a shit if you're intimidating me in the sections. I'm still going to make more videos. Doesn't scare me, okay? You make your own YouTube channel and you make your own solid debate. Oh no, you can't, because you're dumb as rocks, okay? So anyway, that's what I want to say. That's my rant for today. April and I always said we'd end our videos with peace, truth, and love. I don't really feel like saying peace, truth, and love today because I'm really, really angry, but I will end it with a very reluctant peace, truth, and love, you guys. All right, bye-bye.